Well, hello there. Welcome to this week's message. Whenever it finds you, allow it to speak to you. I'm Janine from Kathleen, Going Beyond Coaching, where I help you to discover best ways of making progress, work with your energy, and to move forward into that beautiful, incredible vision that you have for your life. I enjoy working with energy, and sometimes I go, I must be nuts to work with energy. And yet, it's always there to support me when I'm looking for it, asking for help, and moving forward. I really wish I had known more about it when I was younger and when my children were younger. It would have made such an incredible difference in our lives. And as they say, we can send energy back there for the best healing, and we get to live in the moment. One of the reasons I enjoy looking at what the potential message is for the week is because it helps us to navigate our lives in a much better space, place, and way. When I was thinking about the message of the week, this is what came forward. Be aware, make time to stop, to stare. Shield your eyes against that glare. The sun shines bright. Allow yourself to use your sight. This will avoid you taking fright and turn fear into delight. We have just come off a full moon of communication and of very powerful energies. And the message for this week, whether you get it this week or a few weeks hence, allow it, as I said before, to speak to you in a deeper way. See what's behind the glare of the obvious and step forward into allowing yourself to experience life far, far more deeply. Rather than just looking at the surface, go below. I love to ask myself, what's so obvious here? I'm missing it. You know, when you search for those keys and they're in your hands, yes, I've done that. It's also a week where we are being fully supported to increase our knowledge, up level our skills, to step into study. This energy will keep flowing for quite a while, supporting us to grow, to focus on our mission, and to allow ourselves to appreciate the simple pleasures of life. Because when we can appreciate those beautiful, simple pleasures, the larger ones tend to unfold as well. We're also being asked to drink the waters of life, the waters of wisdom, and tap into that incredible inner whisper within so that we can understand what's truly happening and to know what our next best step is. And when we step into knowing and allow that incredible natural fertility of this expansion, this growth, this learning, and this choosing to receive the knowledge that's coming forward for us, wow, we get to balance desire, action, and the expansion and the growth that is ours to move forward into our vision. What's important is to remind yourself you have a dream so that you can create the vision because it's something that is authentic for you. It's to grow into it, it's to move towards it. And to understand you have the potential for greatness. You have the potential to create the things that are much larger, might feel a little bit stretching, actually quite a bit stretching, because you've chosen to celebrate the small things, the getting up in the morning. For me, it's, oh, wow, I luxuriate that I've got a wonderful duvet, an incredible pillow, that I wake up and I'm able to stretch, to move, to open my eyes, to be able to journal. The important message for this week is to avoid becoming addicted to that growth. Understanding it is just part of the journey. It's a process and a tool rather than the outcome. Understand that producing just for the sake of producing and being able to say, well, I did something, is very counterproductive. Keep your eye on your vision and say, is this aligned for me to produce, to create at this moment? Or am I just doing busy work? Because busy work is distracting. Busy work is highly addictive because we can say, oh, I'm busy, rather than stopping to ask ourselves, am I being so busy I'm being ineffective? I'm producing for the sake of producing, rather than asking, is it time to rest? Is it time to create? And what am I creating? Is it going to feed my dream, or is it blocking me from my dream? Because people, self-sabotage can be a real thing. Also, when others wish to keep us small so that they can avoid growing, they will very often distract us as well. Something to be aware of this week. Keep your vision top of mind and allow the mission that goes with it to unfold authentically and in alignment with what your values are, with what brings you alive, what allows you to feel sparkly, have fun with, and to step forward in a way that feels light rather than, oh my word, I have to do this. That's when we stop, we take stock, and we see what's really going on at that point in time. So important to come back to your center. Breathe in, breathe out. Put your hand on your chest and just breathe out, because growth is great when it helps us to create. When we focus too much on the growth, we take our eyes off our vision. Now, you may be saying, well, how can I grow if I don't know where I'm to grow and what to do? When you have your eyes on the vision and you're listening to your inner whisper, you see, oh, I'm going to study this. I'm going to learn that from that person. Oh, my word, look at this solution coming forward without me even having to do anything. I've had the experience in my life where I've gone, I'm uncertain of what to do here. People step forward, and all of a sudden it's like, pieces just fall into place for me. It's just so amazing when I take my eyes off, well, what do I do now? And that anxiety, that stress within. And that's what we're being asked to be aware of this week as well. We allow ourselves to follow our inner whisper and those prompts. There's just those senses and those feelings that feel light. It gives us the best results. And like I say, it's just as all the pieces of the puzzle fall into place without us having to do anything. Again, have fun. Allow yourself to be with what lights you up, what gives you that fire in your belly and allows you to move forward in such a beautiful way. This allows us to bring towards us the best and success and progress to come our way. Enjoy the week, enjoy the journey, enjoy having fun with what otherwise could hold you back because it's so heavy. See the light, feel it, and remember, shield your eyes from the glare of other people's expectations and anticipations and your own, knowing that people-pleasing and self-sabotage, you can leave it behind. I'd love to hear what comes forward for you. Reach out and comment in the comments. I will come back and answer any questions you have. Most importantly, enjoy the week, enjoy the space, and enjoy the progress. Remember, if you'd like to know more about my program, Step In, reach out as well. This is where we learn to connect with our inner whisper and our vision and our mission, clear what's getting in the way so that we can have a clear view forward, so we can get curious about, well, what is my inner knowing sharing with me? And then we connect with our beautiful inner creativity so that we can create with fun, with lightness, and with intention that brings us to a much better space. Enjoy it and have a wonderful and amazing week. Bye-bye.